Now, there was a brand called KrazyGood, right? And they disappeared. They suddenly, there was a brand, a few people liked them, a few people fucked with them, and then they just disappeared out of nowhere. So everyone just assumed they had money problems, and I guess I do too, because people are saying that they've made an order and they haven't got them, or blah 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 blah. But I'm guessing that they had money troubles and they had to close the business. I'm assuming that. So I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, the scumbags who stole people's money," blah blah blah. And yeah, I guess. But if you look a little bit deeper into this, why? Why would they do that? If they had people buying the stuff, what would make them close the business? Here's my belief on this. I believe they had a decent idea. I have no idea of the quality of it, but I would say it's a decent idea. They had charging ports for every single thing on the market, and they could make them quickly. I won't say like that because I don't know, but they could make them quickly. And people were using them, and people said they worked good from what I've heard. So why would they just go bankrupt? Let me put something else to you. So Wahl and Tomb45, right, both released a charging dock. And me knowing what the industry is like and what people do to smaller brands, or what they try to do to smaller brands. The key word being try, because you'll never never mind. So what I said to you, what I suggest, and I don't know, this is me assuming, this is allegedly, before you start saying T-Pev, I think that Tomb45 or Wahl peppered them with lawsuits. I do. And I think that because they're in the USA, I think they had to answer all these lawsuits. And I think that the fees and things like that were becoming too much money. And I think it overwhelmed them. And with the backlog of orders and maybe not as many orders coming in and the legal fees, I think this could force them to close down. And I think this because this is exactly what Gamma Stylecraft tried to do to me. But obviously I told them to suck my balls. But that's easy to say when you're not in. I don't know how America works. America's a bit of a weird place. You got to pay people for nothing and stuff like that. And it's a bit of a weird little country, isn't it, like that? So I presume that they were peppered with lawsuits by either Wahl or Tomb45. I don't know. I don't know which one. I'm just speculating. And they had to close the business. So what I want to know from you guys is, now you know that could have been a possibility rather than they just disappeared and stole each other's money. Does that change your opinion? Do you still think the scumbags who stole people's money and disappeared? Or do you blame the bigger boys? You tell me.